Greeting everyone. Imagine standing on a beach, the sound of waves crashing, the smell of salt in the air. But instead of seashore and seafood, the shore is littered with plastic bags, bottles, and straws. Every minute, the equivalent of a garbage truck full of plastic is dumped into the ocean. Over 8 million tons each year. This isn't just pollution, it's a slow suffocation of marine life and our future. This issue isn't something just for environmentalists or oceanographers to worry about. Whether you love the beach, eat seafood, or simply care about the world we live in, plastic pollution affects you. It affects all of us. I have spent time researching environmental issues and following the alarming rates of ocean pollution. What I found is both heartbreaking and motivating. I'm here not just to share facts, but also to offer solution because I truly believe we can turn this tide. Today, I will share you why banning single-use plastic is essential to protecting our oceans and reducing environmental harm. We'll look at how plastic pollution is damaging marine ecosystems, how it's endangering human health, and how banning single-use plastic offer a powerful path forward. Now, that we understand the urgency of the plastic pollution crisis, let's examine the root of the problem, the widespread use of single-use plastics and the devastating impact on our oceans. Single-use plastic are a leading contributor to ocean pollution, posing a grave threat to marine ecosystems and biodiversity. Take plastic bags, straws, and water bottles. They are only used for a few minutes, but they remain for hundreds of years. It can take up to 500 years for these products to degrade. Even then, they don't disappear. They just break down into smaller pieces, known as microplastics. According to a report from the Ellen MacArthur Foundation, if we don't change course, there could be more plastics in the ocean than fish by 2050. Plastics waste is clogging coral reefs, entangled sea turtles, and filling the stomachs of whales. The damaging caused by single-use plastics doesn't stop with marine life. It also impacts humans in ways we are only beginning to fully understand. Marine animals often mistake plastic for food. Fish, seabird, turtles all suffer and die after in, ingesting plastics. In 2019, a dead whale was ashore in the Philippines with 88 pounds of plastics in its stomach. Sadly, this wasn't an isolated case. Over 100,000 marine animals die each year for plastic entanglement or ingestion. And it doesn't stop there. As plastics break down into microplastics that enter the food chain. According to a recent Dutch study, these tiny particles have been found in 90% of bottled water, bonds, and more aluminum. In human blood, these microplastics can carry harmful chemicals, and scientists are still learning about the potential long-term health impacts. But one thing is clear: what harms the ocean ultimately harm us. Where the outlook may seem grim, there is hope. Through collective action and policy change, we can reverse this trend and protect our oceans for future generations. Banning single-use plastic is one of the most effective steps we can take to reduce one ocean's pollution. And some countries have already led the way. For example, Kenya banned plastic bags in 2017 and has since an 80% reduction in plastic waste. This a massive improvement. In other regions, education campaigning in places like China and the European Union are encouraging people to adopt reusable alternatives and develop better recycling habits. These efforts show that change is possible when policy and public awareness go hand in hand. In closing, it is easy to see the importance of protecting the ocean, which is closely related to the interests of each of us. Clearly, the issue of single-use plastic and their impacts on our oceans are urgent issues, but through government bans and individual action, we can curb the continued rise in pollution and ensure a cleaner future. Now it's time for us to act. Start small but think big. Say no to plastic straws and bags. Support business that use sustainable packaging. Every choice matters. The ocean gave us life. It's time we give back. Every bag you reuse and every protest you make against plastic waste help here our planet. Let's not wait for change. Let's be the change. Okay, thank you.